AFTV, I've got Lee here. Lee, I was saying to DT earlier, different surroundings. Obviously, we can't be at the game. Maybe it's a good job because we'd be getting soaked outside the Etihad right now after yet another one of those appalling defensive shows by Arsenal. In the game, right up until half-time, and then... Because these games, you've got to hang in there, haven't you? We saw Tottenham, when they beat City, they were getting pummeled, but they hung in there. Same with Wolves, and they managed to get a win. What's wrong with our defending?
They're just not good enough, Robbie. Just not good enough. The whole defence, like I'm going to have to say, there are positives from it, like like the way that Arteta is going about things. I thought we done, considering we had a couple of injuries to start off with, but we was doing okay. Going into half time at 0-0, you settle for that away from home at Man City. No one else, let's be honest. We're not looking at getting 2s or 3s. The tactics were right, but then you've just got individual mistakes from defenders, which is continuing happening. David Luiz now has done that 3 times, Robbie. 3 times give away penalties against top teams by just pulling back. That's the second time he's got sent off. I don't know if he got against Liverpool. He's done it. He's done it here, and he's done it.
Chelsea.
At Chelsea, and he's continued to do it, and he's still playing. The fact of the matter is, and what I'm seeing I've watched the game today. You've watched the game. All I hope and pray is that the board have watched that game, because unless they address the situation and get in the proper defenders, we're going to be here year in, year out talking about the same stuff, because the defenders are not good enough. Not good enough. It's the reason David Luiz is with us is because there was messes. We messed up with Koscielny at the beginning of the season, and we were desperate. We should be looking to replace. We spent £74 million on a wide right player that the manager now and the manager previously didn't feel that we needed. But my God, what that £74 million could have bought us 2 central defenders, and we would be in a much better, healthier position than what we're on now.
And the £74 million player didn't even get on the pitch.
Mismanagement from start to finish, and it starts from the top, Robbie. If they do not start sorting that out, we are going to be here every year watching defending like that. Everybody's saying, looking forward to the season coming back through lockdown. All it just proves is there's nothing changed since lockdown. It's still the poor defenders that were there before it, and they'll still be here unless something's sorted out come the summer.
Do you think he got his team selection to right tonight, though? Why Eddie? He seems to really like Eddie Nketiah. No Martinelli, no Lacazette from the start. Was that... this is Man City we're playing against.
Listen, if I was a journalist now, I'll be asking in the press conference. I like Arteta. I'm not going to criticise him. But the one thing I'm going to ask is why is Martinelli not in this team? Why is he not playing? He's better than Eddie. At the end of it, he's better than him. When Aubameyang was left out of this team, he was absolutely outstanding for us on the 3 games. Forget about the goal against Chelsea, all 3 games. Since Aubameyang's come back in, he's done. I don't think Martinelli's done anything wrong. He's out the side. I've watched today Aubameyang do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, I'm not blaming him for that, but short of supply, get him up in the middle where he's dangerous, and get Martinelli down on the left-hand side. Now, if I have to be a little bit critical, I went to Bournemouth in the FA Cup and a couple of other games. On the left-hand side, our most promising and, I would say, positive thing has been the left-hand side, Saka and Martinelli. They're both not in there now, Robbie. Where was the drive from the left-hand side today? Tierney done okay as a defensive part of it, but we never looked like getting through on the wide areas. We've been breaking teams down on that side, on the left-hand side. Saka today, was isolated, but when he's playing at left-back, he's got a little bit more room to run into and make things happen. And come through on the overlap. So I do feel there was mistakes made by Arteta today, But in his defence, and I'm going to stick up for him, the 2 injuries didn't help today.
Yeah.
They did not help today.
Yeah. And they came very early in the game as well, didn't they?
Well, to lose Xhaka was in a minute, wasn't it? To lose him within a minute. And then, Danny Ceballos done well, but wasn't the job that what Xhaka was meant to be doing. And then to lose Mario, I'm going to have to say about Mario, that's the 3rd game that he's played now. I know he only played for 20 minutes today, but still hadn't conceded. But as soon as he come off, you know, the wheels come off. And I think that probably, I'm going to say it now, he's probably our best defender. And the reason he's our best defender because he's not been involved with this lot. You know, this bunch now. And a lot of people like Robbie are going on about, you know, well, wait until Saliba comes into the team. You know, yeah, if you've got a top-class central defender next to him, because I'm telling you that now, if he starts at 18 years of age and he's got Louise or Socrates or Mustafi next to him, he's not going to improve.
One last thing I've got to ask you is about, I mean, we don't know the reason why, but Noah Ozil again in the team, you know, again, he's our highest earning player, supposed to be our big-time player. We go away to Man City, he's not even in the squad. We don't know exactly what's happened. But again, I mean...
Baffling. You've got your highest paid player not in the squad. You've got a highest transfer player not in the team. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what more can you... There's so many things wrong at Arsenal, Robbie. There really is, you know. And we've all been looking forward to getting back on the footballing side. Listen, this was not a game for Mesut Ozil today because of the way we set up. And I ain't got a problem with that. But, you know, would have we missed him today? I don't know. But like, have him on the bench just in case something does go wrong. And if, say, for instance, for 10, 15 minutes, he can hold the ball and keep things ticking along, like, you know. Creativity in the side today was non-existent. So the people that are going to support Mesut Ozil are going to come back and say, well, where's the creativity come? You know what I mean? So, and I get that. But today I could see what Mikel Arteta was doing. But how many more times are we going to get this conspiracy things going around? Oh, he's had a bust up, or it's this and it's that. You know, we're not in a position where we need that. I think, you know, we've got to get clarification of what team we're going to have and what players we're going to have. If they don't want him, then do the decent thing. You know, pay up his contract or whatever. Don't keep like trying to force him out. You know what I mean? Do you think that's right to keep trying to force a player out? You know, by doing things like this? No, be upfront and honest and try and do a deal so you get him out and we can move forward. Because, you know, today we've lost, and we've not lost because of Mesut Ozil in the team, but everybody's going to be talking about it and curious about what's gone on. And, you know, it could be a distraction towards the way we play tonight. I don't know. But, you know, all those things, we don't need those distractions. We need to be, like, focused on the game straight away. Like, you know, I'm disappointed that he's not in the squad. You know what I mean? Like, but unfortunately, Robbie, if the club are not going to budge on it and he's not going to budge on it, we've got another year of this. Another year of it.
Cool. Football is back.
Back again, yeah?
AFTV will be bringing you comprehensive coverage of every game from now until the end of the season.
Football's #1 narcissist is back. Back again, mate.
AFTV, back again.